Okay, so this is a quick guide on how to get the notifications working with the Darktide store. So quick disclaimer before we get into the guide. You're limited to 500 notifications per month. I feel like that should be plenty. If you needed more than that, then you might as well just check the store yourself every hour, right? You don't need to be notified. And part two of the disclaimer is that you do need to have the page open on Chrome, preferably. I haven't tested this on any other browsers. And yeah, that's it. You need this to be open on Chrome with the tab open. And effectively, this serves as like the server side, right? It's going to send the notifications because something needs to send them. So, your browser will be doing that. And that's it. It does the rest for you. There is a chance, if you, after a certain amount of refreshes, the store page will kick you out and it'll force you to like sign back in through Steam. The tool right now, like the script I made, doesn't automatically sign you in. But if that's a major issue for people, I could put that back on. So in terms of getting this up and running, first step is to create an account on Pushbullet. So you need to get the extension for Chrome, preferably, and obviously get the app on your phone as well, so the notifications come through your phone. And once you've created all of that, you want to go to your account on Pushbullet, and you go into Settings, Account, and here under Access Tokens, you click Create Access Token, and you want to copy that, and just keep it for now. You're going to use that later. Then go and copy the script that I've provided a link to. And, before that, get the Tamper Monkey extension on Chrome. Then you can click here and then Dashboard. And then here you want to just click the plus tab. Paste, I'll pretend that I'm you guys. Paste the whole script into here. So that's basically all the code. Now take that token I told you to keep track of earlier and paste it here. So I'll pretend that I did that. And hit Control S. That's going to save it and it's going to kick you out of the script. Click back on it. Click Settings. And here you want to make sure that your settings match mine. So your position is going to be 1. That doesn't matter. But the rest, you want to make sure this URL matches is the URL of the store. You want to make sure that URL is also here under original matches. And that's it. Once you've done those two things, go back to the editor and we're going to update this map. Now, if you have one character, just put that character there. If you have 2 or 3, then, make sure your characters are here. Your first character starts with 0, and then you add 1 for the next character, and so on. Pretty straightforward, I feel. These can be whatever you want. I could call that banana. It won't break anything. This is just what you'll see in your notification. So if you want to give this name, big juicy boy, then that's up to you. You do what you want. That part doesn't matter, but the first part here, the number, matters. That has to be that way. And I'm just trying to think. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's everything. So the way that this works is you set up your filters through the rules, and then if you want items corresponding to a given filter to be, notified, then you need to click the color. Oh fuck. That's my bad. That's probably never gonna stop happening, is it? Okay, it stopped happening. I've just got some test shit running, don't worry about that. So here, what you want to do is click the color. So here I've got this one, but it can be whatever you want. So whatever you want, and then here it says RGB. So 25, 134, 134, and you need to make sure that you add that to this array. An array is like a list, and so this is a list of all the colors you'll be notified for. I forget what that was. It was like 155 or something. I forget. Whatever. But the format has to match, so you have to make sure these spaces are still there. Don't fuck the format, or it won't work. And that's it, right? So you can have as many different colors as you want for your different filters, or you can just always use the same color. It's fine. And the script is going to basically parse the HTML of all of this. So like if you look at this, here you can see that it's got the color there, RGB 0255255. So it's going to look at that, and then it's going to say, okay, this is an item that the person likes, and then it's going to parse all of this stuff into variables. That's happening here. That's what this code here is doing. And then ultimately it's going to send a notification through push bullet. I did note there was one thing I had forgotten. If you've got an ad block, so I do, then you want to make sure that in your trusted sites you add the Darktide page. The same URL we were pasting around earlier needs to go in here, because your ad block is going to think that's the URL that the notification is being like pushed from. And so, if you don't do this, it might block that push. So just a little thing in case it's not working for you. That's probably why. And that is it. That's everything. So if you don't have an ad block, you don't need to worry about that. But if you do, make sure you add it. And that's it. So obviously this is something I've only tested myself. If it doesn't work for you, just let me know, and I can try to fix it for you. And hopefully this is, helpful for you. Good luck.